seems to Clint that the whole room darkens, the air suddenly icy. He looks across at his little brother, whom he loves. "Go!" he whispers. "Now!" Part 1. Is. Marshall, North Carolina, 1964. Chapter 1. "I never asked for this," he says to his daughter as they walk from the courthouse back down the 1 block to the jail and the sheriff's office. "Hell, I never even wanted it." "Sorry," she says, and actually takes his arm as they cross the empty street, an open gesture of affection from her. "You've only told me that 100 times in the past month, maybe more. And then, you've got it now, and deep inside you know you should do this. What's your office look like?" He shrugs. "Don't know. I've never been in the sheriff's office before." "I guess that's a good thing." She laughs as she says it, fully aware of the irony on this cloudy day riven with ironies. "I can read the headline in the Chronicle now. Clinton Salter sworn in as sheriff of Madison County on December 3rd, 1964 by District Court Judge, what's his name? Lacey Buckner. Give yourself a day or two. Might decide you like it." "Never should have let Will talk me into it," he grumbles. "Might resign." She shakes her head. "You've never resigned from anything in your life. Too stubborn." She pauses before the squat 2-story brick building that houses the jail and the sheriff's office. "I've got to get back to school, Papa. If I leave now, I can make it by 3rd period. Keep the principal happy." He puts his arm around her shoulders, and she hugs him briefly, both aware of the loose crowd of people who have trailed them down the street from the swearing-in. "Are you going to stay in town tonight?" Marion asks. "If you do, I'll fix supper." "I'll take you to supper," he whispers. Clinton Salter is 48 years old now. Like many of the Salter men in his line, he is of medium height with a strong build, wide shoulders, and thick wrists, a round Welsh head on Scots-Irish shoulders, skin that browns to the color of an old penny in the August sun, a body wrought by years of farm work and the restless habit of walking almost everywhere he goes. Should he turn suddenly to stare at you, you would sense the brawler he was during his army days. There is intent in his eyes. He loves animals and abides machines, mostly because he spent 2 war years driving a colonel who became a general through France and deep into Germany. He learned to keep the Jeep running even under fire, and keep the colonel who became a general mostly out of that fire. If you watch closely enough, as his daughter does, you can see 100 expressions flit across his face in an afternoon. The most common by far, a barely suppressed amusement at the ways of the world. What you won't see or hear is laughter, not since his wife, Gretchen, died 6 years before. Nor will you hear him say her name, because he cannot bear it in the past tense. He is many separate things: farmer, mechanic, teacher, reader, watcher of the seasons, and teller of time, though he views all of these not as separate, but as one. He has not darkened the church door since his wife's funeral, nor has he voted, not since Eisenhower. He trusts neither the kingdom of God on earth nor the kingdom of man. He leaves the latter to his brother Will, who is tireless in that pursuit. After watching Marion turn the corner, plundering her purse for her car keys, he pulls open the front door of the Madison County Jail. The first room he comes to, barely larger than a walk-in closet, is empty except for a few rickety wooden chairs. Down the hall he follows an arrow painted red on the wall into a second room, where he comes face to face with a thin 50-something woman behind a desk. A frown on her face slowly turns into a wide grin. "Hello, Mrs. Goforth," he says. Gloria Goforth nods. "Your brother's in there waiting."
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.